Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, I want to thank you for giving me this opportunity and also to thank the minority leader for bringing this timely motion. Madam Speaker, I want to speak as a professional and as a finance expert. Where we are today did not happen yesterday. It is true, and no one can deny, that the unchecked borrowing starting from 2013 to date has brought us to partly to where we are. That cannot be denied. And I will tell you for a fact, we have spoken every financial year in this house. I have personally contributed in every budget speech condemning unchecked borrowing. Now we are here, we should have known that when the shilling depreciates, then the debt will rise automatically. If you are paying 900 billion per year, you will pay 1.2 trillion today because the shilling is exchanging at 130 and not at 100 shillings a few months ago. Madam Speaker, I want to also say that having said that, I also talked here when Kenya Kwanza took over leadership. And I said that this is not the time to politic. This is not the time to remind us of what happened in the other election. And I said that this is not the time to talk about who owns what shares. What value is it to you to own shares in a crippling company, which is Kenya? It is collapsing. So what if you own shares? The Deputy President, I want to ask you. If you own shares alone, and Mbadi doesn't have shares, and it is collapsing, so what? Let us avoid escapism. Let us realize that now that you are in office. Whether you came into that office through the window or the back door, you are there. You must deliver to the people of Kenya. There is no excuse. Madam Speaker, why do you keep reminding us of what happened yesterday when today President Uhuru Kenyatta left 44 PSs in office and you came in with a struggling economy and you increased the number to 51? What austerity measures? You came in to office when Uhuru Kenyatta had this CASS, which is even illegal in my view, unconstitutional. There were 23. And then today, there are 50. And you are telling us that we are on the right track, that we are waiting for tomorrow. Which right track is this? The truth of the matter is that there is no extravagance in this government.
Order, Mbadi, Leader of Majority, what is your point of order?
Again, on standing order 91, Honorable Speaker, statements of fact. The Honorable John Mbadi has just asserted that the CAS position is unconstitutional. And I know he could be alluding to the case that was in court, and he knows the judgment to that law, to that particular case, Honorable Speaker, and the issues that were canvassed in court and settled in court. And therefore, unless the Honorable John Mbadi can adduce evidence that such a position as CAS is unconstitutional, in fact, even those who went to court had an issue with the process and the appointment of the current CASs. As much as he has appointed the numbers, and that I am not arguing with him, but he cannot contend that that position is unconstitutional because even the issue in court then was on the process. And the process in the appointment of these current CSs has been followed. And he also knows that matter is still in court, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Mbadi.
I only want to respond by telling William Samoei Ruto, please don't listen to Chungwa, listen to John Mbadi. If you want to deliver to this country, listen to me, don't listen to this your majority leader. Because, Madam Speaker, what I'm speaking is what will help this country, not these side shows. Madam Speaker, this is the time when we are talking of austerity measures, and you have a government that is buying vehicles, and there are vehicles that are enough for the public officers. This is the time we are talking about austerity measures, and there is a resumption of construction of dams through loans, which dams are just conduits for corruption. Madam Speaker, if we have to be careful and serious with our economy, let us face each other in the eye and tell each other that all Kenyans have contributed to this. And that is why we elect governments every 5 years, so that if there is mess, another government
Your time is up. Chair, Finance Committee.